Guys, so I'm gonna do a Chanel video. This is everything I own that is Chanel. I've acquired quite a bit in the past few months. I've grown to really love the brand, and I've noticed that, especially with their eyeshadows, that they have really improved on the formulas. I'm really loving their quads lately. I have four of them now, and that goes from owning none for forever. So that is definitely a different thing. But yeah, Chanel has actually become one of my favorite brands, so that's really cool. So I just want to show you that everything I have acquired, and one of this is swatches on everything. If you've watched my haul videos, you've probably noticed what I have bought, but I really haven't swatched much, so especially like the blushes. I'm really loving the blushes, and I just want to show you some things, and hopefully it will inform you a little bit more about Chanel if you're not very familiar with it. So let's get started. I'm going to go start with the blushes because they are definitely some of my favorite Chanel products. I have four of those. And I'm going to start off with Rose Total. This is actually one of the first Chanel blushes that I bought. And it's a light pink color. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. This does not show up on your cheeks. It's very refined, but it's really pretty to look at in the pan. And another thing about Chanel blushes is that they have this rose scent, and some people don't like scented stuff that much, but I love scented stuff like Guerlain. Guerlain has the most beautiful scent. Yves Saint Laurent has beautiful scent, and Chanel, I've discovered also, is another one of those things where the makeup smells pretty and it looks pretty, so that's really cool. So this blush actually, as far as the coloring goes, is a pink color, but it's not really cool toned. It's maybe a mid-tone pink. I'm going to swatch it for you. And I have to remember to leave a little bit of room on my hands because I have a lot of things to swatch, so I can't be taking up a lot of space on my hands. But I'm using my phone camera, so it's not that great in quality, but it's a mid-tone pink color. And there's like no shimmer that comes off on the skin, so. That is Rose Total, and this is Pink Explosion, one of my favorite Chanel blushes. I just got this, I think, was it a couple of weekends ago, and I am loving this. It's just so pretty. As far as like the tone of pink that this blush is, it's my favorite color of pink. I love pink, but the cool tone pink that is my favorite color of pink, hands down. Kind of reminds me of NARS Angelica blush, which I've been using the past 2 days. Rediscovered in my stash. I really love that blush. This one's got some shimmer to it. It's just like fairy tale beautiful. And again, the shimmer does not come off on the skin that much. It's right there on the top. It's the Cool Tone Pink blush, and I really haven't compared it with NARS Angelica. In the pan, it does really remind me of that, but I'm going to have to do a comparison of that and kind of give you a heads up on the similarities if there are any of that one. So I think this is my favorite Chanel blush. It's really beautiful. And next, we have Viva Sight. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not quite sure. It's a word I'm not very familiar with. I'm not even quite sure what it means, but this is really pretty. This is a darkish pink color, very blue toned, if you can tell. No shimmer to it at all. It's very matte, and it's very beautiful on the cheeks. It comes up with a very natural flush. Like if you pinch your cheeks, you can see that that's the flush that you would get naturally, and that's what the Chanel blush actually gives you. So it's right there on the top. And Viva Sight is extremely pigmented. Chanel blushes are actually more naturally, when you apply them to your face, they're more natural. You don't have to really worry about over-application most of the time. But with this one, be very careful if you actually pick it up because it is very pigmented. It's a little powdery too, but it's not chalky. It does apply evenly, which is what I love about it. But yeah, just make sure you kind of maybe dust the brush off on your hand or something before you apply it to your cheeks because you can over apply this blush. It's extremely pigmented. but I'm really loving that blush. And the last blush I have is Emotion. I picked this up last weekend. This one is actually in between, I would say, Rose Petale and maybe Viva Sight in coloring. It's a mid-tone pink. It's a little darker than Rose Petale. If you can hear that, it's my dryer. I apologize. But there is no shimmer to this. And it's actually not as pigmented as it's right there on the top. You can barely see it. It's right there on my knuckle. It's not as pigmented as the Viva Sight, which is really underneath it. You can tell how pigmented a Viva Sight is. But this is really pretty too. If you're looking for like a natural, it's like a natural, more classy, cheap, not very, just a subtle kind of blush, then this is a good one to use. Like maybe an everyday kind of thing. So you don't want to like stand out in the crowd. It's not like bam in your face kind of blush. So it's really pretty, and like I said, it's subtle. So something for everyone. So those are my Chanel blushes. And I heard from a close friend that Chanel blushes were chalky, and they weren't all that great, back before I guess they reformulated them. So I'm really glad that they are the quality they are now. So that's really awesome. Really glad. Now to the eyeshadows. Now these, I had an eyeshadow quad from Chanel back probably 6 years ago or something, and I wasn't really a big fan of it, so I returned it. And it was a little square pan quads, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, those, I bought a couple, and tried to love them, tried it so hard, tried everything I could, just could not get into them, so they got returned. And then I found out, I'll make a fool of myself, yep. Found out that they came out with these little round pans, and they remind me of the ones that came out in Europe and stuff, because ours were square, as I mentioned before, but now they're round. And I went and swatched, and it was actually Tissé Cambon that I swatched, and I was completely in love. I was taken aback by it. I was like, this eyeshadow formula is better. I think I'm going to love it. And now I have 3 of the new formula, so that's really awesome. So this is Tissé Camellia. This is a more neutral quad. Okay. Trying to swatch this for you so you can see. I wish I had a better camera. It's really neutral. It's really pretty. And it's looking like this color right here. It has quite a bit of shimmer to it. I really love this quad. It's really pretty. And that dark color right there looks like a shimmery too. I haven't worn it yet, so this color is looking. These 2 colors are looking shimmery, especially from the swatch. So, well, wait, the light color is looking shimmery too. So yeah, I might wear this tomorrow. So that's gonna be cool. All right, and next up is Tissé Paris. This came out with, I believe, the spring collection this year. I was hoping to get the blush too, because the blush had like little roses in it. But I think I missed out on that. Oh well, I have enough blushes, obviously. Okay, so this is Tissé Paris, and this is more of a palette that leans toward the colors that I really gravitate toward. It's got a mauve, shimmery whitish color, a dark pink color. Well, I guess a mid-tone pink, and a dark crease color right there, which is cool. And it's really hard to get this one to show up swatch-wise, only because my skin is kind of pink-toned, and this palette is pink-toned, and as you can tell, it's just not, there we go. And it kind of comes up a little bit. So this is really, really pretty. like I said, I really love these new eyeshadow formulas. Look how it just shimmers. It's so pretty. It's beautiful. I'll move some of you guys around. There you go. Really pretty. And trying to keep with the, I'll get to you in a second. Trying to keep with the new eyeshadow formula with these quads. This is just a camo. I think this is my favorite one. And you're going to discover why in just a second. Just look at these colors. Dark purple, a beautiful pink color, a very shimmery taupish color, and that white color. I mean, that is the quad. Like, if you go in my stash and you open up all my eyeshadow quads, you will see more of this eyeshadow color combination than anything. Like, I have a couple of neutral palettes, but this, like, purples and pinks, cool tones are just my thing. I love them. So, and this quad is just so beautiful. This is my first one, as I mentioned before. Look how beautiful that is, especially like this one right here. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. I mean, wow. I'm just scared to use it too much because I don't want to use it up. Oh, it just swatches so beautifully too. Check that out. It's so pretty. I wish this camera was better. You could really appreciate the beauty of it. Yeah, this is definitely, of all my Chanel quads, this is my favorite one. I mean, this is beautiful. This is really pretty. Get it, baby. Okay. And now for my last Chanel quad. This is not the new formula. This is a limited edition. It's called Furies from, I believe it was 2012, something like that. Might have been 2008, not quite sure, but it was a while back. But this is really pretty. This is a shimmery pastel palette. Look how beautiful that is. This is Fairy Tale palette. I love the little designs on it. I miss the Camellia designs that used to put on the Chanel products sometimes. So it's a nice little throwback for me. You know, walking through the mall and seeing these little limited edition palettes and the little beautiful designs on them and stuff. So that was really cool. And as much as it pains me to swatch this for you, I'm going to do it. So, and I mean, just feeling these eyeshadows, they're soft and they're creamy. I mean, look how, wow, that's just like, whoa. And I'm hoping that this shows up. It's just like a pastel palette. It's really pretty. But when I get a better camera, I'll probably really should get down to the nitty gritty and show you these things. So this is beautiful. And now looking at these tops, I'm having a dilemma because I'm like, I should start wearing some of these things more often. I'm like, what should I wear tomorrow? This one or this one? That's very interesting, so I'll be thinking about that later. Alright, now I have two lip glosses to show you, and these are beautiful. I want to get more of these if I can. Real love Chanel Blossomers. This is Mica. This is my second one. The first one went so fast. I used it up so fast. I used it up probably like within a month. It's so pretty. It's more sheer, but it leaves like a sheer sheen on your lips and a little bit of shimmer, and I really love it. It's really, really pretty. It's very classy. It's not frosty at all. It's very classy lip gloss. I really love Chanel. And this right here is Desir. It's Desir. That's how you spell it. I picked this up last weekend, and it's really, really pretty. This is beautiful. This has quite a bit more shimmer in it, as you can tell. But I saw this when I was in Nordstrom. I saw it on a little display, and I just had to pick it up. grabbed the girl. I was like, do you have this in stock now? Because they were out of stock before then. So I was like, she was like, yes, we have 3. I was like, well, yay. So I got that. So those are my 2 little Chanel glasses. They're very beautiful. Okay. So, keeping with lip products, I have a Rouge Coco Shine, and this is an Instinct number 86. This is the only one of these that I own. Boo. I want more. I want more. It's just sickness. It's just, you can't have enough beautiful things. I want more. I always want more. Yeah, it's really pretty. This is a little bit more pigmented than the Yves Saint Laurent sheer candies, but not as pigmented as a lipstick. It's like right in the middle, which is actually perfect. And this has no shimmer to it on the lips. It looks like it's a little bit shimmery in the tube. Can't really tell with this stupid camera, but when you put it on your lips, there's no shimmer. It's more like a glistening nudish pink color. So I can swatch it for you, but I don't think it's going to show up. So let's try that. That's what happens. Well, you see a little glisten there. I mean, like with this camera, it doesn't really show that much, but it's a nude color, and it's really pretty on the lips. So I really love this formula. And to these beauties right here, these are more of a cream shadow. These are the Illusion d'Ombres. They're more of a cream shadow. I was not a big fan of cream shadows. They used to crease on me so much. No matter how much eyeshadow primer I put on, they creased on me, and it was not fun. So I was off of cream shadows for probably a couple years, and then I stumbled across what is this? Impulsion, and this was limited edition from 2000 I think it was spring 2013, but I stumbled across this baby, and obviously I've used it quite a bit, and I swatched this in Nordstrom. I was like, this is me. This color is me. This is what I like. It's shimmery. It's cool tone pink. I can't walk away. And look how beautiful that is. I'm going to see if I can get this to show up for you. It's not really showing up that much. But what I do with these is I'll take, and also the Christian Dior Fusion Mono eyeshadows. I take my eyeshadow, my powder eyeshadows or whatever, and put those on. And then I take a little bit of this, and I just kind of pat it over top of the powder eyeshadow, and it gives such a beautiful effect. I get so many compliments on it. People are like, oh my God, what kind of eyeshadow are you wearing? And I wish I could make my eyeshadow look like that. I get compliments all the time from this. So that is actually a great tip. Like if you have like these normal little, eyeshadows that aren't all that great, just go ahead and wear them and then pop some of this on top of it. I mean, they have different colors that, suit everybody, so seriously, try it. And this right here is Fantasme. This is very beautiful. This is more of a going out. I've actually worn that to work, and it's not, it's not really glittery like you would think it would be, but it's actually, it's really beautiful, and it's work appropriate. But this one right here, this is more like New Year's Eve, going out dancing kind of eyeshadow topper. This is beautiful. And the rainbow shimmers that come off from it, it's not just the glitters like rainbowy kind of shimmers. I mean, I barely touched it. It came off. It's so beautiful. Check it out. I'm telling you, that is more like ball dancing or something. I don't know if they have balls anymore, but that's the kind of eyeshadow you wear. If you're going out, you're meeting that special someone, and you want to really, really impress them and give them that that little thought in his head like, oh, there's this little something extra about her that I can't forget. Hopefully it's your personality, but this will help too. Yeah, so that's really beautiful. So those are the two Illusion Neon braids that I have, and I love both of them. They're very beautiful. All right, so that is my little Chanel Swatch Fest for you. And I'm not going to knock everything over, but that is everything I own, and everything is just so beautiful. Chanel has really come a long ways. I'm really impressed. And I want to show you what I got in the mail today. This is not Chanel, it's Yves Saint Laurent, another one of my favorite brands. But I ordered this online, and get out a little pouch there. This is Blush Radiance. It's a number 8. This was back, I think it was the holiday, could have been spring 2012 collection. I'm going to show you. This is so beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know if this this is supposed to be a blush, obviously, because it's called Blush Radiance. But there we go. But that looks like it might be a highlighter. I'm not quite sure. Haven't tried it yet. But that is really, really gorgeous. Wow, that is so beautiful. I can't wait to try that. I'm definitely going to try that out tomorrow. Hopefully it's not as much of a highlighter, more of a blush maybe, but if it's a highlighter, I can totally work that deal. Okay, so I'm going to swatch it for you. This is actually my first swatching of it. So, ooh, that's nice. That's definitely blush material, so yay! Maybe I can use it as a blush. Cool. That was really nice. Okay, so as far as the Chanel team, this is all the Chanel makeup that I have. I'm going to go in here. And a Chanel perfume I have is the Chanel number 5 right here. It's the little gel that you put on, and it's really beautiful scent. I love that more than the spray. This has more of a classy scent to it than the spray does, in my opinion. But I really love that. Still my favorite. The lotion is awesome. I really love the lotion. They used to have this spray lotion out, like a little lotion mist that you would spray, and they discontinued it. I love that. I mean, the smell was just, it was beautiful. I love that. I didn't even use the perfume when I had the perfume too, but I'd spray that and go to work, and I would get a whiff of it every now and then, and it was beautiful. I wish that had discontinued it. So, and this right here, it's really random. This had the body milk in it, and I used it up. I think I'm gonna put some little beads in here or something, but I love this. I love this canister. It's really pretty. Awesome. Oh, something else I wanted to show you. This video is 23 minutes. Holy crap. Probably the longest video that I have. I want to show you with this. This is really funny. I'm not going to make any more storage videos like anytime soon because I have enough of them. But I saw this earlier, and this cracked me up. But I wonder if it's going to fit in here. Check it out. It's like it was made to be there. That is just so hilarious. Oh, man, that is really funny. It's like, I'm home now. I fit. I was meant to be here. So that's cool. Yay. So, cool. Well, I thought that was funny. But anyway. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you liked my little video. Don't know why. Well, I knew it would be long, but I didn't know it would be this long. But I'm going to let you get back to your weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just write it down in the down box, and I will definitely get back to you on it. And I hope you have a good weekend. Bye.